Calling all stations. Clear the air lanes. Clear all air lanes for the big broadcast.
Hello, and welcome to a spoopy episode of the Best Boys Podcast. This week we watched 1987 film Hellraiser. This is going to piss me off a lot. The headphones thing. I keep getting real tinny in these.
Oh, that's not fine.
I'm Danny.
And I'm Vince.
You watch anything good this week besides Hellraiser?
I mean, it was a decent movie. It was called Rear Window, starring the guy from crap, I can't remember. I hate the movie, and people would hate me for hating the movie, but that's okay.
The Alfred Hitchcock movie?
Yeah.
James Stewart?
Yeah. From It's a Wonderful Life. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah. The Rear Window was actually really, like, it was good.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good story. It was a little weird because the whole thing just takes part in the guy's, like, backyard. They're in an apartment, like, buildings, so it's like a back area, and it all just takes place there. The guy, James Stewart, like, had one of his legs broken, so he couldn't leave his apartment because of the way casts were in 1957. And so he's just watching, like, his neighbors from his window, and one of them he sees murder his wife. And
spoilers for this 1954 Alfred Hitchcock movie.
Oh yeah, for sure. And the detective he calls doesn't believe him at first, and then at first his girlfriend also doesn't believe him, but then they both see something together, and then she starts believing him, and then it just goes on from there, and they, at the end, spoiler alert, they prove that the guy did kill his wife.
Spoil. And then you watched the obvious
Hellraiser.
No, well, TV shows that you usually watch.
Oh, well, I started watching Flash and Arrow on Netflix. Started catching up with Grey's Anatomy on demand. They already know I watch it. It's okay.
You never brought it up before.
Yeah, I have.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I have.
Did you?
Yes.
Oh.
In some of our earlier episodes.
Oh.
I think I did.
I don't remember you bringing it up.
I think I did. I used to talk about that all the time. Anyway, what did you watch?
Well, I finished Luke Cage after the last podcast was done. It was really good. If you haven't already watched that, go watch that.
I haven't watched it yet, but I'm going to.
I started watching Daredevil season 2. I have one episode left in that. So far, it's really good.
Season 2 of Daredevil, I feel, is a lot better than season 1.
Oh, definitely. And then I'm going to watch Jessica Jones after that, but
Jessica Jones is kind of hard to get into.
It's apparently supposed to be the best one out of...
I disagree.
Have you watched all of Jessica Jones?
Yeah.
Oh, from everything I've seen, it's apparently, like, the list is Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Daredevil season 2, Daredevil season 1.
I disagree. I think it would be... I haven't watched Luke Cage, but I would say probably, yeah, Luke Cage is up there, but I'd say Jessica Jones is before season 1 of Daredevil for me.
I gotcha. I started watching the 100.
That I can't talk about that show. That show pissed me off in season 2.
I'm only on season 1, episode 7. My cousin and I started watching it because we usually watch bad teen TV shows like Shannara Chronicles, Terra Nova, Revolution. Revolution is fucking annoying.
But Shannara Chronicles turned out to be amazing.
Yes, turned out to be good. So did Terra Nova, and so has the 100 so far.
The 100 season, the first season is actually really good. I enjoyed it. I got to the second season, and I will not watch season 3 when it comes out.
There's a hilarious moment. It's obvious spoiler territory, so I'm going to turn the mic off when I bring it up. But it made me laugh really hard
Yeah.
That was that was just like I actually started like crying laughing because of that because I was like,
Yeah.
you're a little late to the game.
Yeah, it was. I hated when they did that. Like when she did that, because he did nothing. Like he was, just it was. I mean, and like the show's first season good, second season upset me to no end.
Did it upset you because it was bad or because of how the story goes?
I think it was mostly how the story went. Like, it was just so. I don't know. You'll find out. You can watch it. And...
I think only season 1's on Netflix.
No, it's 2.
Oh, season 2's on here too?
Yeah, because that's where I watch it.
Cool. Yeah, that's pretty much all I've watched. So a bunch of trailers came out this week. Pirates of the Caribbean.
I've loved Pirates of the Caribbean since they first started coming out, so I'm super excited for that.
Dead Man Tells No... Did you see the last one?
Yeah, with Blackbeard.
Stranger Tides.
Yeah, they were...
The one that was apparently like the worst, but one out of all of them.
It wasn't... I think it probably got that review because it really didn't tie in.
It was just Johnny Depp, right?
And Barbosa and
Mutton Chops guy.
Yeah. Like it was all of them, but I mean, I think it's just because it didn't really tie into like the whole other rest of the story a little bit. Like it was kind of a sidetrack thing, which I have a feeling Dead Men Tell No Tales is gonna be.
Do you want to hear the plot synopsis for Dead Man Tells No Tales?
Yeah.
That's on IMDb. Captain Jack Sparrow searches for the Trident of Poseidon.
Awesome.
That's it. I know that there's a child in the trailer. It's supposed to be like Will Smith, Orlando Bloom's kid.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That's what people were saying. Okay, I'm just looking at this. This is probably a spoiler. I don't know. Paul McCartney's gonna be in the movie.
All right. I think it's gonna be kind of like how the last one was. But because they've already made one like that, I think this one will do a little bit better with people expecting it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I liked the last one. I hope that I don't know if she will be, but I hope the girl who was in the end of the last one will be back.
Penelope Cruz?
Yeah,
the chick that's in the whole movie.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, they left her on the island.
Penelope Cruz.
Yeah, but I hope
she's like the main girl in the movie.
Yeah, I hope she comes back. But I'm excited for it. I'll probably see that in theaters. Still haven't seen Miss Peregrine's.
Neither have I. Yeah, if we have free time this week, we should go see that.
Yeah, I'll have to let you know.
Yeah.
Look at my schedule because I have. We'll see.
Power Rangers trailer came out. Looks really surprisingly really good.
It does.
It's kind of a different
take on it.
Yeah, than the Mighty Morphin original storyline because they were like the perfect kids that worked at this gym, and they were literally every episode started with them at this like
school or
YMCA thing, rec center. That's like their main place. Then they would go to the hideout and whatever. This one is like they're in detention. It's like
a detention.
It kind of reminded me of the Breakfast Club, but then they get superpowers.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. I was like thinking about that. I'm like,
because he's like, you have to come here every week until
just to graduate.
Yeah, and then it was like, okay, this is.
It's a little darker, but still good.
Yeah, hopefully it'll be good. That comes out March 24th of next year.
I wasn't sure if I'd actually go see that movie, but this trailer made me want to go see it.
I was kind of iffy on some of the. Well, obviously we can't really tell from just the couple clips in the trailer, but the actors seem like they're fine. Becky G is the only one that I'm still kind of.
Oh, is she an actress in there?
Yeah, she's
the pink one.
Trini, she's the Yellow Ranger.
Oh, that's right. They made the pink one the Asian.
No, the pink one is just she's British actually.
Oh, never mind then.
She appeared on Disney Channel UK's... Hold on. Life Bites. I bet you 100%, if I can find that in her IMDb, that it's a vampire show. Who knows? Because there's nothing on IMDb about it. Iron Fist trailer came out also this week.
That looks really like...
For the new Marvel Netflix show.
That one looks really good.
Finn Jones from not Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones. He's Loras Tyrell in that. That's pretty much all people will know him from. He plays Danny Rand or Iron Fist. So on IMDb, looking at this right now. Oh no, Iron Fist is filming. Defenders is in pre-production. Okay, because Defenders is Luke Cage, Jessica Jones. Hold on, Iron Fist, Daredevil. I know. What's her name? Rosario Dawson is gonna be in it, obviously, because they have to connect it. And then some other female.
I think when I was watching the trailer for it, I saw the Asian old lady from Daredevil in it.
Maybe.
And I think she was also... Wait, what? Maybe not. She might not have been in Jessica Jones, but I think she... Yeah.
There was someone that... let me just go back on here. There was a Slash Film article and it said that... Who it was? Anyways, what did you just get really excited about?
So I was just scrolling through Slash Film, and I came up to this thing that says Sequel Bits, Kingsman, The Golden Circle. I love the Kingsman movie. Second all-time favorite movie right after Deadpool.
Did you not know that they were making a sequel?
No, I wasn't sure. Like I was hoping
they announced it a while ago.
Oh, I don't really have notifications for these things. So
I am too into movies, researching the stuff.
No, I didn't know. Like I was hoping that they would because it was such a good movie, and I loved it. Like I'm just really happy to see that.
Where is this lady on the list? She's not in. It says Carrie Ann Moss.
Oh, the Marvel's The Defenders announces Sigourney Weaver as villain?
Yeah,
is that what you're looking for?
No, it's this who's Jerry Hogarth from Jessica Jones. That's the character's name. Is going to also be in Iron Fist.
Who?
Jerry Hogarth. I don't know. It's a female. She has short hair.
Oh wait. I think... I'll look. Hold on. I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. That comes out March 17th. God. March is just going to be a great month.
Jerry. Oh, wait, no, that's...
And then... Underworld Blood War trailer also came out. Spoilers. It spoils a lot of the movies we haven't seen yet. But yeah, that's pretty much all the trailers stuff.
I don't know who Jerry Hogarth was from Jessica Jones.
Neither do I, because I haven't watched it yet. I'll tell you next week. So the Wolverine 3 movie title and poster were both announced. The title is Logan. The poster is Wolverine's hand.
She was the... Sorry. I'm sorry. I found it. She was the lawyer. Okay, continue.
Wolverine's hand with claws out, an arm, and then...
Scratch marks on it.
Yeah,
like
because since he's gotten older, he can't heal anymore.
Well, it's his healing is diminished, is what it said in the article.
Well, then, obviously, maybe that's probably what's going to happen at the end. And then the what looks like a child's hand with the longest fingers ever. That's the observation everyone's made because their fingers go all around his hand.
I thought that Hugh Jackman was gonna be doing a movie with Deadpool.
He said this is his last time playing, unless something happens. He said this is his last time.
Because I thought, I heard that from my girlfriend's dad that Ryan Reynolds had been showing up to his house dressed in his Deadpool costume and bugging him to do a movie with him, and that he actually agreed to it, but that could have just been a rumor.
That's probably just a rumor because the sequel already has Cable is going to be in it, and that's big dude who is pretty much what Colossus was in the first one.
Okay.
They also released a picture of what Professor X is going to look like. Did you see that?
Mm-mm.
This picture right here.
Oh.
So he's gotten real old, and apparently, who's the character? I think it is. God damn it. Somebody who's been in a couple of movies. He has to take care of him because he's slowly diminished. His brain is slowly dying.
It looks like this picture. It looks like Hugh Jackman pushing him in his wheelchair.
Spoilers. And so he can't control. What I'm thinking is he probably can't control his powers anymore. Maybe since he's the strongest psychic, but he's getting so old and his mind is diminishing. So there's that, and Wolverine child. Who knows what the little hand is gonna be? Who knows? Do you know? Comment down below. Also, what else happened this week? I love when we get to actually talking about our stuff and we just finish talking about it. Apparently, Planet of the Apes, War of the Planet of the Apes trailer was shown at New York Comic Con this weekend. Or wait, did it come out last night? Hold on. War of the Planet of the Apes. That's not how you spell planet.
Oh, the other movie I watched this week, Finding Dory.
There you go. Oh, that's not really. I wouldn't call that a trailer. How was it?
It was actually really good. It was well done because she has short-term memory loss, but she was remembering things, and then they connected things that she so spoiler kinda is when she bumped into Marlin, who was looking for Nemo, or was trying to follow the boat looking for Nemo. She was actually looking for her family, but she had been looking for her family since she was a really little fish. As she started looking for her family again, that was the main topic of the movie. She started remembering things that her parents had taught her and told her about when she was a little kid. So it was nice that they connected those things to how she is in the present and why she does the things she does. I thought that was a smart choice in their filming.
Filming.
Not filming, but
yeah, in the story.
Story, yeah.
So War of the Planet of the Apes, not really a trailer. It's just snow blowing, and then it makes Caesar. Andy Serkis is obviously returning as Caesar because he's the best mocap guy in the business. Judy Greer is returning as Cornelia. She was in Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. I'm kind of excited for that because those movies have been pretty good.
I have never actually watched the newer ones.
The Rise and Dawn, they're pretty good. Don't watch if you're gonna watch any Planet of the Apes movie, don't watch the Tim Burton one.
Which one is that?
The Mark Wahlberg one. Have you seen that one?
I don't think I've seen it.
It's a so you know how Tim Burton likes to make real weird worlds? Yeah. If you're gonna watch any Planet of the Apes, watch the original, because that's the best one out of all of them. Great Wall, still a movie. Oh, okay. So, Mark Wahlberg and what's that guy's name? Peter Berg. Peter Berg is the director of Darkwater Horizon.
Yeah. It's Darkwater.
Deepwater Horizon.
Oh.
And Mark Wahlberg is obviously the main guy in that. It's about the BP oil spill.
Mm-hmm.
They have another movie coming out together. The trailer was released for that. Coming out January. So just think about that real quick. They just released Deepwater Horizon, and then in January, that's a 3-month turnaround, they're releasing Patriots Day, which is about Mark Wahlberg as a cop, and
9/11?
it's no Boston bombing
Lovely.
during the Boston Marathon.
Too soon.
3 years.
Too soon.
I don't know. I just saw that and I was like, well, that's gonna be.
I have been wanting to watch Abe Lincoln Vampire Hunter again. Like no, that one's good. That one was actually a good one.
But it's not historically. I'm joking.
Shut your mouth. It was a good movie. It's better than him as the zombie hunter with zombie killer one, because that one was just trash.
Versus Nazis.
No,
that's a good one. It's like a real. It's like not even a TV movie. It's just a real shit one.
No, Vampire Hunter was good, and apparently Tim Burton did this one.
Whoa, hold on. I'm looking at the cast for Patriots Day. Mark Wahlberg, J.K. Simmons, Kevin Bacon, John Goodman, Alex Wolff from the Naked Brothers band, the little brother. Oh, Dean Neistat's in the movie. Casey Neistat's brother. That's pretty cool. So, is there anything else you want to talk about?
Just recommend seeing Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter.
All right.
I need to find it again because it was really good.
All right. Well, let's get into Hellraiser.
And now, our feature presentation.
Hellraiser is a 1987 British supernatural body horror film written and directed by Clive Barker and produced by Christopher Figg, based on Barker's novel The Hellbound Heart. The film was Barker's directorial debut. What the fuck did you have us watch?
I don't know. I went to horror on Netflix and it was there.
I mean, I knew it was a gruesome movie. I knew most of the stuff going in, but
it was just weird.
It's weird, but so all I knew about the movie was it's real gruesome. In Pinhead, the cube brings the guys to them, and so I was like, okay, so Pinhead is a big part of the movie. He's barely in it. He's
probably in it for a total of 3 to 5 minutes.
The biggest horror part is the mother-in-law, maybe? I don't even know if they were married, but killing people so that the dad's brother could use their blood to make himself human again.
Yeah, that was weird. And it all went back because before all that, they had an affair.
Yeah.
He showed up at her house as brother Frank, and she's like, "Oh yes, come in," and then and
then they bang.
Pretty much, it's like, "Oh, don't I get to kiss the bride?" then they bang.
Yeah, I think that was supposed to be the wedding day, their wedding day or something.
So, yeah, it was weird. It was just really weird.
Yeah. The So some of the effects were really cool, like the hooks going into the skin.
Yeah.
Out of the
It was very like Star Wars age, like for like,
practical effects.
Yeah.
Where they actually made things instead of just going in a computer and pressing buttons.
Like, and then the like lights that went around the cube were like kind of how the Star Wars stuff was.
Yeah. Out of the 4, what were they called?
They were like either angels or demons.
Cenobites.
Yeah, that too.
Which one was your favorite? Because I have an obvious answer for this one.
Is yours that giant like slug?
No, that wasn't one of them. That's just a monster.
No, like the big, like the one that looked like a potato.
Oh no. Mine was Clicky Mouth. The guy whose mouth is like opening, he goes clicks all the time. I was like, that guy, he's like trying to sneak up and you just hear.
I like the one with his throat in the front that was cut open and held apart, because when you first see him in the hospital, he's like rubbing it.
Okay, so on this Wikipedia page, on the Wikipedia page for Cenobite, names, the big fat guy is Butterball. Then there's Pinhead. The one you like, the female, that's the name. Okay, and then the Chatterer. I don't know how he got that name, but
yeah, I think it was funny because he's just, that one was just like rubbing at the like slit in the throat, like it was being held open.
Yeah. I was kind of thinking when they were like, you bring us to Frank. I don't know why I thought that they were being honest when they're like, okay, we'll let you go.
Yeah.
Like, they're fucking demons or whatever.
Yeah,
they're not gonna let her go.
I'm like, oh, okay, this is
I was like
a good plan. And then like Frank took the body of her father,
skinned it.
The skin of her father to wear.
He didn't even like. I don't even think he drained him. He just skinned him.
Yeah.
That was
like, okay, and that really pissed me off because you could tell that skin on his body wasn't like normal. Like, you could tell it was droopy and gross. And yet she totally believed it. That, oh yeah, this is my dad, not some creepy uncle.
Yeah, I don't understand why she fell for that. The atmosphere, like, making the suspense stuff was really good. When they locked her in the hospital scene, and after she finds the cube and finds Frank in the attic, she runs away and passes out in the street. The hospital scene, they lock her in there.
That confused me. I wasn't sure if those doctors were like working with the demons or not, but they weren't. They were just.
Well, she hadn't opened the thing yet, so they wouldn't have known.
Yeah, well, I mean, unless they just, for however they might have known beforehand, like just seeing it and knowing, oh yeah, this is what this is for, and that's why they locked her in there. But they just thought she had a mental problem. Yeah. So. And
then she somehow escaped. I think the Cenobites got her out because she went into the hallway, got chased by that giant thing, like scorpion-looking thing, and all in all, I thought it was decent. Just wasn't what I was expecting.
Not
I was expecting it to be Hellraiser killing people.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, okay, but like even reading
not Hellraiser, Pinhead. Sorry,
but even reading the like bio of it, I'm like, this doesn't sound like something. This doesn't sound like what I would think it would be. And then it turned out to be something completely different. And it's just like, okay.
Yeah, I think in the later ones, like the sequels, he's obviously the main point in them at that point. So I think he does more. But in this one, he's literally in the beginning. The scene when Christy opens the box, and the end.
Yep.
And he's the first one that she defeats.
Yeah, that's.
And she didn't even suck the fat guy, Butterball, into the thing.
No.
He just got
crushed by
yeah. But maybe killing that monster.
And what was up with that dragon in the end? That bone dragon thing?
The homeless creepy guy that we
Yeah.
thought was going to be part of something, who
Yeah.
ate the crickets, who pulled the box out of the fire and just turns into a dragon.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know. The sequel hook.
Yeah.
That's their sequel hook. I'm trying to see who played Pinhead. Doug Bradley, who played Pinhead in Hellraiser, Hellraiser 2, Hellraiser 3, Hellraiser Bloodline, Hellraiser Inferno.
That was the other thing. Those actors who played in Hellraiser are, like, known for nothing but Hellraiser. Like, the first, second, even I think the third ones for some of them.
Pinhead, obviously, all of them.
Yeah.
But they're making new Hellraiser for next year. Apparently,
No way.
It's there's an IMDb page. It says video, so I don't know if it's probably not a movie. But I thought when I was doing research, I thought Hellraiser had like a remake coming out. Because who knows? Yeah. So, what would you rate this movie?
Like a 6.5.
I like the time period in which this movie was made, like the early 90s or 80s, late 80s, early 90s style of film, where I just like the look of it. That kind of ups it for me.
Mm-hmm.
So like a 7. If Pinhead had been in it more, like if those guys had been in it more, like and done more scary stuff, would have gone up a little more.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
But other than that, it was a decent film. Just not as spoopy as I had hoped. Because when I was gonna watch it a long time ago, I put it on and I got to like 15 minutes in. I was like, this is boring. But I originally remember thinking this is gonna be a real scary movie. I've heard this is a real scary movie, and then it's nothing.
No, it didn't really scare me. It just creeped me out.
So, next week's movie is the 2015 film The Hallow. It's another horror movie, keeping with the October vibes. I've heard it's a very good movie.
It's not even rated on here.
For you? Wow. It's got 4 stars for me.
Well,
rating style.
NR, no, not rated.
Which means it's real gory and there's probably nudity in it. So a new horror movie, but apparently it's really good and real scary.
Great.
Yeah. So, thank you for listening. Follow Best Boys Podcast on Twitter. Email us questions or suggestions or anything, bestboyspodcast@gmail.com. Rate and review us on iTunes. And thank you for listening.